Hello again. All right. She thinks it's corny the way I say hello, but that's don't mind that. It's nice to say hello. This is Coach Nancy, and I'm CJ. And as promised, I'm going to give you the foundational phase of the CJ's functional fitness training routine. This is the very basic, everybody can do. We'll even show some modifications today so all can do it. Man, it only takes 10, 15 minutes out your day, and you will feel great along with the warm up that we showed a couple of days ago. So enjoy CJ's Functional Fitness Foundational Workout. It's the cat's out the bag now. It's on. Boom.
All right, so here we go. All right, we start right with abs. So we're going to start with our little bike pedals. Very easy. There are many variations. You see me doing the psoas there, or the hip flexor, and sometimes I transition right into a simple pedal. You see Nancy in the back doing the same thing. But here's the core concept I want you to get. I want you to try to keep your head up so your core engages even more. Okay, don't let your head lay flat. Once we're done with that, we go into crunches. I call them captain crunches. I want you to pay attention. We raise our upper back off the mat. We compress our lower spine on the mat. We don't pull on our head, so we have our fingertips at our ears, not pulling behind the head. And our chin is going directly towards the ceiling to get the most benefit out of the crunch. So these are captain crunches. You know I've watched way too many commercials as a kid. Now, this is key. As you can see, I lift my butt up and I rest my butt cheeks on my wrist bone, not hand on the small of the back. Okay, that protects my back a little better. Some people have back pains. Now we're going into crossovers. Again, my head's up, so I engage my core more. Your neck may get a little sore, but guess what? That's a muscle too. You're crossing right over. You keep your feet nice and relaxed. Learn this in jiu-jitsu, no shortcuts. Feet 6 inches off the ground and make it happen. And now we're going to do a simple crossover crunch. So here we're just going to, again, we're going to just use our torso. We're not pulling on the head. We're going to bring our elbow towards the knees. They don't have to touch. Just get that upper body off the ground and then cross over and squeeze. Hit about 10, and then you're going to see us do an easy switch. And 10. Again, these repetitions for the beginners can be anywhere from like 10 to 20. If 20 is too much, just break it down to 10. If 10 of these on each side is too much, just break it down to 5. We just want you to get started. Watch again as we put our butt cheeks in between our wrist bone, not the small of our back. Cause no pain, right? That wedge protects us. Now these are very simple knee raises. Again, the head is up. There are many more advanced modifications like doing a hip heist at the end of it, but we just want to keep it simple. Small repetitions that you can do so you can say, hey, I did my workout this morning. Simple knee raises, very, very basic. And now we're about to move on to something else. That's it. That's all to this first segment. Now we're moving on into chest. We call these countdown push-ups or ladder push-ups. We start with 10 and work our way down to 1. Now I'm starting on the knees because I promised basic, right? But watch this. When we're done with our first rep of 10, we drop back and we stretch that chest torso out a little bit with 3 static bounces. Gives us a chance to rest, and then we drop into 9. So I'm going to let you guys watch for a little bit. So we work all the way down to 1. So let's say I can't get to 1, CJ. I get to about 7 and that's it. Well, that's perfect. You stop at 7, you're good. Next time, you'll drop down to 6. Before you know it, you will have gotten all the way down to 1. All right, and it's a beautiful thing. But this is where growth begins. Well, CJ, I don't do push-ups on the knee. I don't do girly push-ups. These are not girly push-ups. These are actual standard push-ups that I take my clients through on initial assessments. AFA, NASM, this is the way we test the basic push-up. Now, for those of you that think you cannot do a push-up off the knee, you can. The weight literally hasn't changed. We just got to get you the confidence to get your knees off the ground, and that takes a strong core. Maybe I'll show this, get you out of that funk on the next video. So I'll trick you into a full push-up. Everybody can do it. I promise you the weight doesn't change. It's about how strong your core is, all right? And we can develop that here at CJ's Functional Fitness with some stabilization exercises, all right? Yeah, we're pumping. And guess what? Whether it's on the knees or off the knees, My brothers and sisters, it burns. All right, so CJ, I can't even put my knees on the ground. My knees hurt. So hey, we can always alternate. You can go to the wall. Same thing, all right? It's the same thing. Hey, it's a little bit easier, but guess what? You're moving around, you're getting your body warm, and you are getting a pump, and we're still doing our little static bounces, and we're back at it. Yet for people that are elderly that can't get on the ground, this works just fine. All right, my favorite. Now we're getting to the glutes. Now, I know some of you macho guys out there. Hey, that looks silly. I'm not doing that. Well, listen. You know where I learned this? I learned this in wrestling. All these rotations help me develop speed on the glutes for shoots and takedowns. I never did like to do double leg takedowns. I'm more of like I like to do singles. But still, you need that power to thrust yourself forward. And that's how you develop your gluteus maximus, really. All right, so we started with raises to the side. We do about 10 or 20 reps. It's up to you. And then we switch to the other side. Now we're doing circles to the inside. The first one you saw was kind of like fire hydrant raises. You see Coach Nancy doing it also. You want to get your knee up as high as you can. If you can't, that is okay. Now the crescendo. Butts are burning a little bit, but that's okay. Now we're going to go backwards. And if you get it wrong, I see Nancy on the other side going the other way. You know what? That's okay. We are getting it in. The glutes are burning the same. And now we're hitting the other direction. Beautiful job. Your behind should be on fire. And of course, always give your partner encouragement. Man, but some people can't put their knees on the ground. So we modify it. Now we're doing the same exercises on a chair for better stabilization, and we don't have to worry about knee pain. Simple shift. Good. Those same exercises can be done with support of a chair standing on your feet and still get that high five going. Now here's my favorite, jump squats. This is the king right here. So we fold our arms together, keep them close to our body, and we drop down till the forearms touch the thigh. Keep our butt down, heels down, and we jump straight up and straight down. All right, so we do about 10 to 20 reps for this session. We're pretending we're basic beginners, so we just did 10. Now, we're going to do the same thing. We change to the side. We fold our arms together like we're saying, so what? And then we keep it close to our body. We drop down till the forearms touch the thigh. Keep our back straight, shoulders back, and we work. Okay? It's just like sitting in a chair. If you're able to bend your hips, drop your butt down, that is a squat. It's not going all the way down to the ground. That's for more advanced training. Again, today is about the basics, guys. We're giving you one more angle. Or we're just dropping it like it's hot. Okay, corny. Just watch. Good. And you know, we're not jumping to the ceiling. We're jumping just enough to get that tension in there. Oh, but CJ, I don't want to do that. Fine. Well, you can go to the basic squat. So what we'll do is we'll bring our hands out as we sit in that chair and literally just do that. Keep our feet planted. Drop down as low as you feel is safe. Please don't go any lower if you're dealing with pain. Your quads are engaged right at the bend of the hip. Trust me. Well, CJ, what if I'm at the office? I want something easier. Well, take a look. Hey, I'm getting up and down from a chair. It's still a squat. But what we want you to do is sit close to the edge of the chair. Don't lean back against the chair. You don't want that. And you don't want to lean forward so much when you stand up. You want to come up right from the chair. Be ready. Now, CJ, now my legs ain't working right. Well, guess what? If you need assistance with your arm, there it is. You can use the hand to push off. That's not illegal. It's still a squat. Well, I want calves too, CJ. Well, this is as easy as it gets. We put our hands on the chair for support, and we do about 10 to 20 calf raises. Whatever the body calls for. I promise you, all I want for you to do is to get moving. I want to encourage you to get moving with a basic workout. And as you can see, this is the full workout. It's not taking a lot of time out of our day. You can do this. Did I say you can do this? I did say you can do this. High five.
So guys, there you have it. That is the CJ's Functional Fitness foundational workout. When I first started this business, that little workout I just did was all I had. That was the nucleus as to what you saw, what you see in all these videos. I mean, it's the nucleus as to what you see in all these little advanced workout videos. And you know, this is not a knock on myself and other trainers. We show these advanced workouts, what we can do, what the end result looks like to encourage you. But you know what? We're missing out on acknowledging our base of people who are just getting started. It all started somewhere. So I'm just a trainer that wants to show you where it all started. It's great for the whole body. You're not going to exhaust yourself. And the great thing is, if it's too hard, you can always modify it. That's what working out with CJ is all about. It's all about modification. You've never seen an instructor modify someone in a group class. Well, we do it here. You know, I'm about to head out to Carson in a little bit to teach 30 women. If one lady needs modification, functional training allows me the experience to show what that modification is. So guess what? Can you do the squat getting out of bed? Absolutely. Can you do the crunches in the bed? Absolutely. Can you do the warm-up we showed a couple of days ago as soon as you get out of bed? Yes, you can do this anywhere. You can break down and do this in the office. If you don't like your knees on the mat, that's okay. You can do the push-ups on the wall. So that's what functional fitness is all about. And believe me, when clients first come in, even my athletes, I test them with this basic workout. So with that said, you don't have to be a fighter to feel like one, so let's train. The cat is out of the bag. Hey, you can watch all my other videos. If you want training from CJ, Coach Nancy, and my crew, hit me up at www.cjffla.com. That's CJFF as in funky, LA.com. Also, you can give me a call at 424-456-7306. And you can hit me up on Gmail, cj.functional@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, CJ Functional. Trust me, there's a method to all the madness that you see, all the madness that you heard about. It's out the bag now. I want you all to come and experience. And if you can't experience it here in Nebraska, Texas, Louisiana, okay, now you have the video. Give me a shout out. Let me know what you think. If it's working for you, you know, if I can make some adjustments, we'll be more than happy to. If you want to see, if there's something that you want to see that you have questions about, let me know. Like I said, the world's best kept secret is out the bag. I'm here now. So hey, you either welcome me or you hate me competition, but I don't compete with anybody. I love y'all. I want y'all to be well for the rest of your life. I want you to live your max life. That's what it's always been about at CJ's Functional Fitness. God bless all you trainers doing the God's work. God bless all you clients that are taking the chance on yourselves and these trainers to get you in shape. God bless God for giving us the brain and the ability to do this. It's about love. It's about energy. It's about wellness. God bless you.
Hey y'all, make sure you see a doctor before starting any exercise program. And this is where you can hit us up. You don't have to be a fighter to feel like one. So let's train.